All right, so I guess you got that, Lackey. We're gonna call the meeting to order. Guys, excuse me, I'm actually traveling, so I will try to make this brief and give everybody an opportunity. So meeting is called to order. If everybody can do a roll call for me individually, so it's recorded. The minutes will be transcribed at a later date. So Chairman Ryan Johnson.
Michael Curris, Police and Fire Commission.
R.J. Watkins, Police and Fire Commission.
Eric Hollowell, Highland Park Fire Department.
Director Lackey.
Charles Lackey, Highland Park Internal Affairs.
All right, thank you. And just for the record, Lackey will be representing internal affairs as well as the police chief if he's not able to log on. We don't have the minutes because last month Commissioner Erica was not on. And so we have to get those minutes over to her via the recording, Lackey, if that's fine.
Sure.
And then we will do an approval of the minutes later from last meeting. And so we're going to open up the remarks. I welcome everybody today. Again, I'm traveling, so forgive me if I seem a little bit trouble trying to multitask. So we're going to move straight into the police department. Director Lackey.
Yeah, would you mind doing the fire department first? The chief is trying to get on. I'd rather, if that's okay. Is that okay, or?
That's fine. Go ahead. Chief Howell.
Yes, sir. Nothing really to report for the last month. We had 12 actual structure fires themselves. And pretty much that's been it. Nothing new to update you about yet.
Okay, and we're still on the same with all the other things that we have been discussing this year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are we looking with any recruits or any hiring? We're in the process of any of that.
I got 2 guys that I'm going to interview next week. As far as for that full-time position, I am having trouble finding someone to take that, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, we will just keep us informed as we move. Do you have any questions for the fire chief?
Yeah, I do. Chief Mike Curris. Were the structures occupied or unoccupied?
Let's see. 8 of them were occupied.
Okay, so those obviously are just accidents and not arson, I would think.
The first 5 for sure, I know they were accidents. They were truly accidents. The others, it's not my.
Right, and how does that compare to a typical month in the summertime?
Down.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir.
May I ask a question?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Commissioner Watkins.
Were they insured or uninsured?
Everyone that we occupied that we've had they've all been insured. Every last one of them have actually been insured.
Okay, and I think you said out of 8, I think you said 3 or 5 were accidents.
These are the ones that I know for sure that these were truly accidents.
The 3, was it 3 or 5?
No, there's 5.
5. Okay.
Those are the 5 that I know for sure that they were absolutely accidents. One was electrical fire.
Okay. And the other 3, you are not sure. You know.
The other 3, because they're still under the arson investigators' investigation, I can't really disclose anything regarding those.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right, we have any other questions for Chief Howell?
I'm fine.
Okay, with no other questions for the fire chief, police chief McMahon, it's your time up, sir. Chief, you're on mute. Thank
All
you.
right, can you hear me now? Yeah, sorry for being late. Had some technical difficulties getting on the Zoom for some reason. So we've got a few things going on. Currently, we have an officer who's suspended without pay. I believe you were involved in that process. We transitioned him from suspended with pay to without pay. He opted to not appeal that. He has some criminal charges pending, and so we have that. I know some of the citizens had expressed concern that he was still on the streets and working. I just want everyone to know that he was immediately taken off the streets when we were made aware of it and never worked another shift. We have recently we had a reserve officer who was involved in some misconduct, and he was under investigation. He chose to resign in lieu of termination. In terms of our vehicles are just about completely outfitted. We're waiting on, I think, a couple technical things and to get them completely up and running, but those are good. Other than that, we don't have much more to report.
May I ask a question, Commissioner?
Commissioner Watkins, go ahead.
The gentleman that was suspended without pay, was that the gentleman that worked at the Riley store or something? The auto parts store?
No, I'm not aware of what that is.
I'm not sure his name. The gentleman that he arrested the young man, and the young man wasn't resisting arrest, but he beat him and arrested him anyway.
That was at the gas station, RJ. Commissioner Watkins, that was at the gas station that it happened, and that's the same incident that we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Do we have any other questions?
Yeah, I do. Chief McMahon, if you could hire officers right now, how many short are you? How many would you hire?
Well, how many would we hire? We would probably hire, to be fully staffed in terms of patrol, we would hire 5 more officers.
Okay.
I do want to report, though, I meant to tell you, we had 2 people start the academy this morning. Both of them are Highland Parkers. So,
Great.
and they're great kids. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think they're going to do very well.
It would be nice to have something for them once they graduate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Chief, how has your Meet the Chiefs been going? And we have to get out to support you. How have those meetings been going with the community?
So I think they're going pretty well. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback about them. We learned some things that, we need to brush up on. We're not perfect, so we're working on things that the community brings to our attention. We work on those things, and we're trying to make our, the department better and make our relationship with the community better. So I think they're going pretty well.
All right, and thank you, Chief, for your transparency on everything. Greatly appreciate that and the wonderful job that you're doing. If there's no other questions for Chief McMahon, thank you for your time today.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead.
If we can get from Chief McMahon, at least a couple day notice on when he has his meetings. I think the last couple we were notified maybe the same day, but I'd love to know even a week ahead of time if you know what the schedule is.
Yeah, so we typically post that on our Facebook page, our community Highland Park Facebook page. Usually we post it like a month in advance, but I'll make sure you guys. No, I don't believe that, but I'll make sure you guys are individually made aware of it.
We want to support you.
I appreciate that very much.
Now, Chief, those meetings, are they consistent day? Are they the second Wednesday of the month, or you're rotating days?
No, I believe we're pretty consistent. We've been doing the third Wednesday of the month. Third Wednesday of the month. So
okay, so everybody got it that it's the third Wednesday, but we'll look to let you know where and when your meetings will be. So we'll lock that in, that it's the third Wednesdays on each month, and we'll try to have at least one commissioner come out to support you, okay?
Yeah, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, if there's no other questions for the chief, thank you, chief, for your time. We're gonna move to internal affairs, Director Lackey.
The chief took everything. He took everything. So I don't,
Okay.
he took no reports. I don't have anything else. No, we talked about, our transition to Clemens. We are still working on that. There's a contractual improvement that the city council has to vote on, which is going to be on the agenda for next Monday. Because it's an intergovernmental agreement between us and Oakland County. That process is going well. We've been getting a lot of hits from our license plate reading cameras. I think we're about 85% on us actually catching up with those vehicles when they go by the cameras. We still got about 6 that need to go up. And we've been keeping statistics on, how many plates are red and that kind of thing. So other than that, everything is functioning. We also have a young lady from Highland Park who just went in the background as well, who wants to become a police officer. So she got her background packet today. And then there's a potential candidate for a new hire who was a former Detroit police officer. He served like 14 or 15 years with Detroit police. I think that the chief will green light onto an oral interview. So that's what we have.
Okay, is he a retired DPD or?
He separated from DPD, went and got his college degree. Then he worked hospital security for a while. And then he just separated from the hospital. And looking to get back into law enforcement.
Okay. All right, wonderful. Do we have any questions for Director Lackey? Okay, we're seeing none. Do we have anyone from the public? Seeing no members from the public are here. I ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:17.
Move to adjourn.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, meeting stands adjourned. Everybody be blessed and have a good week and good month, and we'll talk with everyone soon.
Thank you all.
Take care.